You know, 8:23, we're back here. David Robertson. Every time you come in from the Dirty Apron, this song still cracks you up.
I know. I love it.
You should start every one of your cooking classes at the school with this song. Dirty Apron Cookbook, great recipes you've shared, not only on this show, but in the book for people at home. And you're focusing on breakfast sandwiches over at the restaurant now.
We opened 2 hours earlier, 8:30. People can come on down, do a breakfast. I have a great pastry chef, and she came from Texas, and she's like, let's do a biscuit sandwich. Like, who's doing a biscuit sandwich? So we make these fresh daily, freshly baked biscuit, and a lot of crispiness in it. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
He gives it the thumbs up. Okay.
So what we've done over there is, earlier I was cooking, and people sometimes want to get that perfect egg shape. So during the teaser, we did that. I just use a little bit of a cookie cutter, did it sunny side, and then flipped it. Usually with cooking eggs, people want to get a good egg pan, right? Like when people are cooking eggs and they're having that problem with it sticking, usually you need just a good egg pan dedicated just to making the eggs, okay?
And the oil you use is the base to get it perfect again?
Yeah, I use just a touch of grapeseed oil.
Just a touch of
even if
grapeseed
it's a non-stick pan, I do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually put it together, a bit of our biscuits. So I always like to put a little tomato together as well, for City. So we can do 2 versions. Now, you get a lot of people come in, they want gluten-free, some vegetarian versions. So I want to show people that they can typically do both. I got over here a little bit of Mennonite sausage. Okay. People can pick this up, Oyama, down on Granville Island. It's a mixture of beef and pork. And the ways the Mennonites used to do it is they used to smoke some of the hay and get that really smoky flavor into the meat. So that's what makes it a Mennonite sausage. Avocado, I love avocado when it comes to breakfast. So one of the things is when you're doing breakfast, there's a bit of a multitasking going on for sure. There's also the thought of, what goes good into a breakfast sandwich or any type of breakfast. And I always think of bread. I think of acidity, so there's the tomatoes, freshness from the avocado.
I like the simplicity of this. Avocado, tomato, bread, and then just your egg and potentially the sausage you go with. And is that pretty much the secret to success when you're trying to make the breakfast, just keep it simple?
Pretty much. I mean, when you're going into the breakfast, you don't want to get too far ahead of your times. And don't be afraid of letting the egg sit for a little while, getting these set up over here. Like, you see how easy this is in the time frame we're doing it? So that's your over easy.
All right.
Okay, so that just goes slide on there.
Okay.
And then I like to finish with a little bit of olive oil on top. Just a little bit of fresh cracked pepper. I'll let you do that, my man.
Thank you.
And then I have the Mennonite sausage, which we're just gonna slice a few thin slices. And that'll add that sort of smokiness. People can use bacon. If people aren't making the biscuits, they can come down and get one, but I also want them to know, too, that they could use things like croissant. That could be an English muffin as well.
You can just improvise and play.
I did yours over easy, but here's one you can do sunny side up.
Nice.
As well, which, people like their eggs so different. You can put a poached egg on there as well.
So we lay this part down. You're going to put a little bit more oil on there, and then I see the mimosa. Perfecting the mimosa, the breakfast of champions.
Okay, so this is a little recipe. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Nice. This is a little recipe. I did a Moroccan mimosa. So I got star anise in there. Okay. I got cinnamon. There's a little sumac in there. Recipes in the cookbook. So when people come for a brunch class, we mix this. We marinate a day ahead. Good orange juice. And then I strain it off after. So you can see all the saffron and all that in there. It's just great. Let me pour that up.
Probably smells amazing.
Here we go.
Lots of flavor going in there. And you were saying, Vancouver loves its breakfast. That's why you've got the interest. That's why you open a couple of hours earlier. For those that want to make it at home with the cookbook, how many breakfast recipes are in this cookbook?
Oh, there's a good 10 to 15 people can get from. Everything from scones, pastries. That's another thing we do down at Dirty Apron. We're doing a specialty coffee program. People come up. We do prosciutto, telaggio, baked goods, croissants, scones, sweet and savory. People love their breakfast here, and they want to sit down and eat, but they also want to grab and go and eat it on the bus or in the car or wherever.
All right, well, Dirty Apron Cookbook, it is out there for you to enjoy. I'm going to take a quick bite of this. I hope this doesn't go all over.
This will be messy. Messy on air. Let's do it.